Ernestio Williams is null and void. Girl, he was still married. Girl, according to Chronicles Speak. Shout out to Chronicles Speaks. We gonna go over there and listen to what Chronicles Speaks got to say. But girl, he's a gigolo. He was still married. Girl, forget tea, baby. I got me some soup. Okay, I got me some cow soup tonight, honey. Because, baby, this ain't no tea. This is soup. Can you imagine when I say gather the data? Oh, my book I need to get this book to my proper girl. When I say gather the data, when I say 23 types of guys you might meet, Mr. Married is in here. Shirley, girl, he was married. See, this is another reason I want a divorced man, because I'm not sure if you would divorce or not. When I say dating is for data, the book is coming. Y'all need to pre-order now, girl. Go ahead and pre-order. I'm going to make this a limited edition. When I say dating is for data, that is what I mean. Girl, I have to wear my Grateful t-shirt because there's no way Shirley Strawberry seek the Lord about her criminal husband, because Shirley saw all this praying and seeking God and her Messiah, and God didn't tell you that your little gigolo husband was still married to his first wife. Girl, what kind of God you praying to? His name is not Jesus. His name ain't Jesus. You're not praying to Jesus, Shirley. Because, girl, the man was still married. Ooh, child, I almost fainted. I was like, no, this is not true. This is not true. He was still married. Let me go ahead and play Chronicles Speak. Shout out to Chronicles Speak over there. Show her some love and support. Her channel is blowing up. She's probably almost at 1 million subscribers now. So be sure to run on over and show her some love. If you do not have 23 types of guys, y'all, every guy is in here. Y'all need to read this book. So let's just listen to what Chronicles Speak while I sip on my hot tea. Because, baby, I probably shouldn't be drinking nothing.
Now, Miss Shirley Strawberry, I know I've probably been the bearer of bad news these past few months, and I'm sure you hearing the jail calls probably didn't help either. So we bloggers haven't really been your friend lately, and I understand that. But today I might be able to change your mind because I have documents to prove that your husband and Martha got a divorce on December 29, 2021. Your marriage to Earnest happened on January 9, 2015. And I don't know if y'all's math is different from mine, but something is telling me that this 2021 divorce makes her 2015 marriage null and void.
Jesus! Jesus! Shirley, amen! Girl, I don't know what, Shirley. I don't know what you've done in your life, but Shirley, let me say, get the oil, get my anointing oil in the name of Jesus, child. Let me anoint myself. Because let me tell you, you talk about somebody having some bad. I don't believe in luck. Luck is of Lucifer. Luck. But Shirley, you done did some stuff in your life. Because, girl, this is bad, Shirley. You done married a married man. Ooh, Jesus. I can't take it no more.
Now, after all of these charges that your husband has, they might add bigamy. You're free, sis. You don't even have to get a divorce attorney. You can run free. It's over. This man set you up knowing he was still married. We are going to get into this and so much more. But before we do, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on anything regarding this case and so much more. Now let's get back into it. Now, I don't know if this news is hurtful or helpful at this time. On one hand, you have this marriage that has been a sham. And then on the other hand, Shirley, you can get out of it. No drama.
Shirley's marriage was a sham. Ew. A sham. Ew, I just bit in a Corco for the people from the islands. Ew.
Drawn out divorce, you can literally get out of it. So let's break this down. Now, I received an email last week or so from Earnest's first baby mother telling me that she was married to Earnest, and I could not find any documents to prove it, nor would she provide me with those documents. So I had a few people contact me after and ask me, is it Martha? I'm like, no, it's not her. It's a different lady. So I received documents from Pam Esquire, the law intellect. Make sure to check her out on YouTube. And she was even like, is it Martha? I'm like, no, it's not her. It's someone different. Now, according to the documents she sent me, it's showing that
it's everything you wish for.
Okay,
Your site traffic is
commercials over here. Can you imagine Shirley's husband was still married? So Shirley, what did God say when you prayed? Did you even pray? What did God say? Huh? What did God say when you prayed? I feel bad for her. I feel bad.
Martha were married one step. I'm like, no, it's not her. It's a different lady. So I received documents from Pam Esquire, the law intellect. Make sure to check her out on YouTube. And she was even like, is it Martha? I'm like, no, it's not her. It's someone different. Now, according to the documents she sent me, it's showing that Earnest and Martha were married on September 1st, 2001. Now, things had to go bad because on January 10th, 2005, Martha filed for separation from Earnest. Now, she asked that he pay $650 in child support for the child that they had. She asked that he be responsible for the mortgage that they had together. And she also wanted him to be responsible for his own liens and his own judgments and all collection agencies. So that just goes to show you that Earnest has been bad with money since Bush #2 was in office. Long.
Lord had Jesus. Lord Jesus. Hey, you know, I got to talk through this so I don't get no strike or anything. He was always bad with money. Dating is for data. Ask him about his money. Ask him for the credit report. Come on, somebody. 2 or 3 times of guys you might meet. It's all in here, boo-boo. If Shirley had read my book, she wouldn't have married a criminal, a gigolo. I don't even know if that's a word that's safe to say now.
Time ago. Now, because Martha did not pursue the case was later dismissed. What does that mean? They're still married. So on July 31st, 2007, Earnest decided to file a dissolution of marriage. He did this from jail. Now, he states the date of separation is April of 2005. He agrees to pay child support, and he agrees that the child should stay with the respondent, which would be Martha. There was a hearing set for July 9, 2008. I don't know what happened in that hearing, but whatever happened, these two are still married. No one pursues this divorce later. He doesn't.
They were still married. Come on, somebody. That's the word. Still married. Still married. Still married. Jesus.
She doesn't. On June 30th, 2014, the court is like, look, it's been more than 5 years. As a matter of fact, almost 7 years since Earnest has filed, and you guys are not doing anything. There's no movement. So we're going to dismiss this. This was June 30th, 2014. It's dismissed. What does that mean? They're still married. 28.
Still married. Still married. Still married.
Days later, on July 28, 2014, on Shirley Strawberry's birthday, Earnest carries his tail up into the Steve Harvey Morning Show and in front of the world asked Shirley Strawberry to marry him. And she says yes. So since we're doing birthdays on Earnest's 50th.
In front of the world. In front of the world, he came up there, the married man, and asked Shirley to marry him. Chaba.
Birthday, January 9, 2015. The two were married in a lavish Atlanta wedding where Steve walked Shirley down the aisle. Since then, Earnest has been arrested 3 times. Shirley has been kicked out of multiple homes, received a garnishment, filed for bankruptcy, and all of this because a man that you thought you were married to is still married to another woman. Now, I feel like this.
Sweet Jesus. I got to pause it, girl. That's too much for my spirit. First of all, Steve Mark walking down the aisle. This Steve vet the criminal been kicked out. He been arrested 3 times and locked up. I'm going to write a book. Don't be like Shirley.
This is a part 2 to Why Do Fools Fall in Love, because Earnest has everyone claiming to be his wife. Court documents prove who the real Mrs. Williams was when Earnest got married to Shirley Strawberry.
Oh, Lord, the real Mrs. Williams was not Shirley Strawberry. Sweet Jesus. Woo!
And it was Martha. Now let's get into Martha's new documents. On September 23rd, 2021, 20 years and 22 days after getting married to Earnest, Martha filed a complaint for divorce without minor children. Now, again, this child is grown. She realleges that the two were married on September 1st, 2001, and now she states that the date of separation is July 1st, 2005. She initially said January in her previous documents. He said April. All we know is that things went really bad in 2005. There's no minor children. She doesn't want alimony. There's no division of property, and no.
She don't want no alimony because she know he a gigolo and he ain't got nothing. That's why she don't want no alimony.
Marital debt. She states that the marriage is irretrievably broken, but she honestly could have put down adultery because clearly the man is having sexual intercourse with his new wife and he's still married to you. She is requesting a total divorce. Now, let me reiterate. This is September 23rd, 2021, 2 years ago. Now, she has to serve Earnest.
Shirley, he was still married. You married a married man. Oh, sweet Jesus.
With these documents, and according to Martha, she can't locate him. Now, when this happens, you have to serve that person by publication. So typically they run the publication in the newspaper 4 times.
Looking for an easy way to get that LLC next to your business
They
name?
ran it in the newspaper, and he was laid up with Shirley. He was laid up with Shirley. Shirley was laid up with the married man. Now you've got to be. I'm not gonna dump on Shirley no more. I feel bad for her. I ain't gonna say nothing about her. I've said go back and watch my videos. But it just don't make no sense, Shirley. It don't make no sense, girl. As old as you is, you married a married man. Girl, this is sad, Cheryl. This sad. Okay, she's back.
And that they're going to run this October 22nd, October 29th, November 5th, and November 12th. Now, you have to sign an affidavit of diligent search, meaning they're not just going to put the publication out there because you said you couldn't find this person. You actually have to show how you tried to locate this person. Now, she reached out to a friend on August 25th, and that friend says that she hasn't seen him and doesn't know his whereabouts. On August 25th, she contacted his cousin. She doesn't know where he is.
So these are all the people she contacted to try to reach him about the divorce. And they said, we don't know where he is. He probably was locked up.
She asked his sister. She doesn't know where he is. She asked another friend. He doesn't know where he is. She checked the motor vehicle records, internet, MySpace, not MySpace, sis. And she said she couldn't find him. She looked through the white pages, the yellow pages. Sis, I would have did it for you for free. You was taking the old route. No wonder why it took you so long. Now, in this Tell Me Have You Seen Him tour, because she was unable to locate Earnest,
Tell Me Have You Seen Him tour. Chronicles speak is funny. She funny.
request for publication was approved. Now, the order of publication says this: it appearing by affidavit that the above named defendant on whom service is to be made in this case resides out of the state or has departed from the state or cannot, after due diligence, be found within the state or conceals him or herself to avoid service of the summons, and is further appearing either by affidavit or by verified complaint on file that a claim exists against the defendant in respect to whom service is to be made, and that he or she is a necessary or proper party in this action, it is hereby considered, ordered, and decreed.
Ooh, child, that was a lot, Chronicles. That was a lot, girl.
That service be made by publication as provided by law. And with the notice of publication, it said this: by order for service by publication dated the 6th day of October 2021, you are hereby notified that on the 23rd day of September 2021, Martha filed suit against you for divorce. You are required to file with the clerk of Superior Court and to serve upon the plaintiff, Martha, an answer in writing within 60 days of the date of the order of publication. And this was dated October 18, 2021 and signed by the judge. Needless to say, the order went out, 60 days happened, and on the 29th of December 2021, the divorce was finalized. Ernest was no longer married to Martha, but he was still married to Shirley, but not really. So the final decision.
He was not married to Martha, but he was still married. What did she say? Lord, he was married to Shirley, but not really.
says this: upon consideration of this case, upon evidence submitted as provided by law, it is the judgment of the court that a total divorce be granted. That is to say, a divorce of benicular matrimony between the parties to the above stated case upon legal principles, and it is considered, ordered, and decreed by the court that the marriage contract heretofore entered into between the parties to this case from and after this date be and is set aside and dissolved as fully and effectually as if no such contract had ever been made or entered into, and plaintiff and defendant formerly married in the future shall be held and considered as separate and distinct persons altogether, unconnected by any nuptial union or civil contract whatsoever. The plaintiff and defendant herein shall have rights to remarry, although one has done it already. The maiden prior name of the plaintiff is hereby restored to them. Defendant was served by publication. Decree entered this 29th day of December 2021, and it was signed by Judge Adele Grubbs. Now, Shirley, this strawberry letter is for you. Now, you can't get your time back, your money, or your good name, but there's been plenty of people telling you time and time again before you even got married that this man was not for you. I've seen comments online underneath your post before you got married. I've been told that family members of some of his exes called the radio station the day he proposed to warn you about this man. You saw all the red flags and you played Ray Charles to it. You got your white flag now. You have a free pass to walk away. It wasn't real. I think this man played you to get close to the power that you have, rub elbows with celebrities, get his name buzzing, and it worked. But because of greed, because of his constant need to con people, because it's definitely in him, he took that power, he took that money, and he went right back into his old ways, and he eventually got burnt and caught. This man will probably never see the light of day again, and he's wasted a good bit of your golden years. You could have spent this time with someone else, but you didn't. Because of how bad you've been played, I don't think you need to be fired. Anyone asking you for advice on a strawberry letter from here on out would be a complete damn fool. Take that strawberry letter from that lady immediately. Give it to Carla, give it to Tommy, give it to Junior, give it to anybody at the radio station. Just take it away from Shirley Strawberry expeditiously. What I need to do is hear from you. What do you think about everything concerning this fake marriage between Ernesto, Earnest, Williams, and Miss Shirley Strawberry? Leave a comment and you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of my new episodes.
So remember, go over to Chronicles Speak, subscribe, show her some love. I gotta get her cash up so I could cash up her some an offering. Girl, what you thought about that? Shirley ain't really married. But you know what, Shirley? I wrote it all in the 23 types of guys you might meet. I wrote it in here. Girl, I wrote. You should have read it. Mr. Married. He's married, Shirley. See, this is another reason I didn't want to mess with a man that's divorced. I want you. I want you as the day of the Lord when you was born. Unmarried, never married. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think. I'll be in the comments. I started that other Shirley Strawberry video this morning, but then I had to, my internet was going in and out. But let me know what you think. Oh my God, girl, we gotta talk about it. And show me love on my book, 23 Types of Guys You Might Meet. Love you.